This video is meant to familiarize the rider with the location of information and components on a RZR Pro R. Note that some features and accessories shown may not be present on all models and may not represent production vehicles. 4-passenger Pro R Ultimate model shown. In the front of the vehicle you will find the accent lights, headlights, and the front grille, which can be removed to clean the front of the radiator. Also, located in the front of the vehicle is the brake fluid reservoir, front shock assembly, stabilizer bar and link, tie rod assembly, upper and lower A-arms, CV boots and axle, and upper and lower ball joints. On the left side of the vehicle is the driver's door, which can be opened by pressing the latch button on the inside. Once inside, you will find the seat adjustment lever on the bottom of the seat to allow forward and backward movement. You can adjust the seat tilt by removing the tilt bolts and reinstalling at different tilt settings. On Ultimate models, the seats are heated and ventilated. They can be controlled via the 7-inch display powered by Ride Command. The passenger seat can also be adjusted and tilted by removing the 2 fasteners located on the bottom of the seat and reinstalling in the various seat mount locations. The battery is located underneath the driver's seat. To remove the seat, unlatch the harness and set the straps aside. On Ultimate models, make sure to disconnect the heated and ventilated seat connector. Then, lift the seat lever and tilt the seat forward and up to remove. Once in the driver's seat, you will find tweeter speaker, light switch, driveline mode switch, dash speaker, gauge cluster with mode and navigation buttons, key switch, battery charge port, and a tilt and telescoping steering wheel. If equipped with steering wheel controls, the left side will contain the audio volume adjustment, audio pause and resume button, and a programmable button. If equipped with dynamic suspension, the right side of the steering wheel controls will contain the suspension adjustment between Baja, Rock, Track, and Comfort, and the X button, which will immediately switch the suspension to maximum firmness. The vehicle will maintain this setting for 1 second or however long the button is continuously pressed. Double tap to lock on or off max firmness, or toggle up or down to exit the mode. Underneath the steering wheel you will find a fresh cabin air vent, which pulls air directly from the front hood back into the vehicle cab, fuse panel, and diagnostic plug. On top of the dash, there is a storage compartment with a USB connection. Removing this compartment will give access to the front pulse bar. The 7-inch display powered by Ride Command is located below the storage compartment on the center console. In the center you'll find the drive mode switch that allows you to switch between sport, rock, and race, accessory switch plugs, storage trays, 12-volt power socket, gear shifter, and cup holders. On the right side of the dash you will find tweeter speaker and an upper storage compartment with toolkit. The toolkit contains the following. Also, on the right side is the passenger grab handle, which can be adjusted to different lengths for the passenger. Below the handle is lower storage, subwoofer, and fresh cabin air vent. In front of the rear seats are passenger handholds, 12-volt power socket, storage tray, and cup holders. Behind the seats are the rear speakers. On 4-passenger Ultimate models, the rear seats can be adjusted flat for additional storage. You can do this by reaching behind the headrest and pull on the latch to release the seat back. Then, lift the rear of the seat base upward and forward to flatten. Remove the seats, you will find the upper and lower access panels. Remove the panels to access the air filter and clutch cover. The fuel cap is located on the passenger side of the vehicle. Behind the passenger headrest is the coolant reservoir access panel. Warning, never remove this cap if the engine is hot. In the rear of the vehicle you will find the cargo box, which can be removed to access the oil cap, ignition coils and spark plugs, and other engine components. Below the cargo box is the oil dipstick and filter. The rear suspension contains the rear shock assembly, stabilizer bar and link, trailing arm, toe link, radius rods, and CV boots and axle. In the rear of the vehicle is the rear view camera, if equipped, and the exhaust. The VIN label is stamped on the driver's side rear chassis frame and is also located on the passenger front wheel well. Always read all warning labels on your vehicle before riding. A detailed list can be found in your owner's manual. For more information, see your authorized Polaris dealer or visit Polaris.com.